What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Delatoro. Listen, I am pumped. I am excited. I am delighted to welcome you to this powerful Lunch and Learn session where we're going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is the subject of change. That is the subject of what it means to take our lives to the next level. I want you to go ahead and share this broadcast. Got some powerful content that I want to give you right now that I know is going to take you to the next level. Every one of us have something in our lives that we want to change. Every one of us have something in our lives that we want to shift. Every one of us have something in our lives we're trying to take to that next level. So you all do me a favor and share this page and share this broadcast, because we're going to have a powerful conversation about what it means to change. I believe that there are 6 phases of the change process. And so what I want to do is talk to you about the 6 phases of change and how to help you take your life, take your goals, take your money, take your income, take your vision, take your aspiration to the next level by getting clear about the fact that shift is going to require some change. So you got to be willing to spare a little bit. So y'all, let's have a powerful conversation over these next few minutes. I want every one of y'all to lean into this discussion. Every one of y'all type it in the comments. Is there some area of your life that you want to change? I don't care what it is. I don't need to know exactly what it is, but I want to know, is there an area of your life that you want to change? Type it in the comments and say, yes, I want to change. Just type that in the comments for me. Yes, I want to change. Because if you're really serious about taking it to that next level, I've really got some great information I want to share with you. So I want to talk to you about the 6 phases of change in this presentation. First and foremost, I want to help you understand something powerful, y'all. The first thing that you got to do if you want to change anything in your life, your income, your money, your job, your position, your body, your spirituality, your faith, right? Your mindset, your heart set, your skill set, your will set, anything in your life that you want to change, the first thing, and I want everyone y'all to take notes with me as we go through this, the first thing that you've got to say is you've got to say, it must change. Write that down for me, y'all. It must change. You have to get clear about the thing that has to change. Most people are not clear about what it is that they actually want to change in their life. If you want to create a change, the first thing you got to say is that it must change. I want you to write those words down, and I want to teach you something about each one of those words. The word it allows you to identify the thing that has to change, because you cannot conquer what you don't confront, and you cannot confront what you don't first identify. So the first thing that you got to do is say, it must change, okay? Now, the second part of that second word in that phrase is very important, right? Must. We have to put a priority on the thing that changes, right? All right, Maurice? We got to put a priority on the thing, Joe, that has to change. We can't say it could change or it needs to change. You got to say it must change. Because the truth, y'all, is that we don't change until the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of changing. I'm going to say that again. 9 times out of 10 in life, we don't change until the pain of remaining the same outweighs the pain of changing. So if you really want to take your life to that next level, if you really want to experience a shift or a change or an evolution in your life, you've got to say, it must change. Whatever this is, my income must change. My body must change. My health must change. My mindset must change. My income level, my portfolio must change. My kids must change. It must change. That's the first thing you got to say. Secondly, you got to say, I must change it. Woo-woo. Now, the second one is funkier than the first, because the second one makes you take what I like to call personal responsibility for the change that you seek in your own life. It must change is number 1. I must change it is number 2. In other words, you've got to become the CEO of the correction. You've got to become the chief executing officer of the shift. It must change is number 1, but I must change it is number 2, my friend. And if you are really ready to make some major changes in your life, sometimes you got to put yourself in the environment where real change happens. And that's at my conference this summer. It's called the Full Throttle Experience. You've got to put yourself in the environment where change happens, because 9 times out of 10, y'all, left to our own devices, we tend to take the path of least resistance. So since most of us take the path of least resistance, we don't really change. In fact, write this down, y'all. Most human beings are just like wheelbarrows. We only go as far as we're pushed. I'm going to say that again. Most human beings, we're just like wheelbarrows. We only go as far as we are pushed. So most of us have to be pushed into the change that we seek, pushed into the change that we desire, pushed into the directions that we really want to go with our lives. We got to be pushed, right? So it must change, number one. I must change it is number two. You've got to get in the driver's seat. You've got to take personal responsibility. Stop waiting for the government to change it. Stop waiting for a politician to change it. Stop waiting for rules and laws to change it. Stop blaming it on God to change it. It must change is number one, but I must change it is number two. Somebody put that in the comments. I must change it. Not I can, not I could change it, not I should change it, but I must change it. Number three, it must change. I must change it. I can change it. Number three, you've got to believe enough in yourself. You've got to believe that you can change your situation. You've got to believe that you can change your circumstance. If you don't believe that you can do it, it cannot be done. Scripture says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I can change it. It must change. I must change it is number two. Number three is I can change it. You got to believe in yourself. And sometimes we don't believe enough in ourselves to make a change process happen. So let me give you a tip on how to believe more in yourself. First thing you need to do if you want to believe more in yourself is look back over the Rolodex from yesterday, yesterweek, yestermonth, and yesteryear, and realize that the same God that helped you change before is the same God that can help you change right now. Does that make sense? It must change. I must change it. I can change it. That's number two. Number three, you got to believe in yourself. And when you don't believe in you, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief kicks in. I'm going to say that again. Believe in someone else's belief in you until your belief kicks in. It must change. I must change it. I can change it is number three. Now, I need somebody to type that in the comments. I can change my situation. I can change my circumstance, right? Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the enemy. Don't believe folks who haven't done anything to change their circumstance. I can change this. I can do this. I believe in myself. When Nemo was in that net trying to save Dory, and his dad did not want Nemo to go in and save Dory, Nemo looked at his father and he said, listen, Dad, I can do this. I've got the strategy. Tell all the fish to swim down, but I can do this. And his father, who had spent most of the movie with Nemo lost, let his son go on that mission one final time to save his friend Dory because he believed that his son knew what he was talking about. And he said, I can do this. I believe that there's something that you must have an unshakable conviction and confidence regarding that allows you to say, I can do this. It must change. I must change it. Number three is I can change. I need you to believe in yourself. And when you don't believe in yourself, we all have those moments of self-doubt. We all have those moments when we don't believe in ourselves. We all have those moments when our belief system gets a flat tire. And when that happens, you need someone or someone who will pump fresh air into your tire so that you can keep on rolling. Come on, somebody. It must change. I must change it. Number three, I can change it. And I need you to make the decision right now that you can and you will change your situation and change your circumstance, and you will go about the business of making your dreams happen. Listen, you got to put yourself in the environment where change takes place, family. And it all happens at the Full Throttle Experience 2022. I will type it in right here. I need you all to put yourself in the environment where change happens. It all happens at the Full Throttle Experience 2022. I need you to register for our conference right now. Absolute, epic, total game changer that's going to take your life to a whole different level, my friend. All right? Listen, it must change. I must change it. I can change it. Number four, I will change it. I like number four. Here's the reason why I like number four. I will change it takes it from what you can do to what you're committed to doing. And there's a difference between what you can do and what you will do. When you go to a car dealership, they show you all the cars you can buy. As soon as they pull your credit, they show you the car you will be able to afford. Can I get a witness? Come on, somebody. You go to a new home community, they show you all the houses that you can buy. You get with your mortgage broker, he or she shows you the amount of house you will be able to afford. There is a difference between what you can do, come on, Gary, and what you will do. Does that make sense? So I believe that you got to go from it must change to I must change it to I can change it to number four. I will change it. Now you've gotten your willpower involved. Now you've got some determination involved. Now you've got some fortitude involved. Now you got some grit and some fight involved. Now you've made the decision that this is not just something I'm going to do, but this is something that I will do. And your I will is more important than your IQ. Woo! Somebody put that in the comments for me. I'm going to clap for myself. I don't believe in waiting for you to clap for me. I'm going to clap for my daggone self. I will change it. Your I will is more important than your IQ, my friend. I need you to commit. Listen, it must change. I must change it. I can change it. Number 4, I will change it. I will put myself in the right environment where high achievers gather. I will put myself in an environment where I can learn and grow and achieve my dreams. I will put myself around people who will stretch me and challenge me to grow. That's what the Full Throttle Experience is all about. And today is the day that you need to get registered because the hotel room block expires today, my friend. We've been saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And today is your decision day. Today is your moment where you make a conscious decision that you are going to step into your next level. We buy the shoes we want. We buy the clothes we want. We do Uber Eats all the time. We go to the concerts we want. Now that the world is open back up, I'm glad you hit a couple of concerts. I'm glad you hit a couple of comedy shows. I'm glad you've gotten back out there. But now it's time for you to work on you. Y'all, it's the summer. So we're coming into the summer months, and it's halftime that determines how the game is going to end. And I want the rest of your year to be the best of your year. And here's the truth, y'all. Some of you all set out in January to make some great things happen. And you and I both know this year has not turned out the way that you thought it was going to turn out. You have to make the decision right now that you are going to work on you. Because you take you with you everywhere you go. And you cannot divorce yourself from yourself. You are the common denominator amongst your career, your money, your relationships, your friendships, your job, your portfolio, your retirement. You are the common denominator. So it's vitally important that you understand that you take you with you everywhere. It's important. The most important development you'll ever do is self-development. It must change. I must change it. I can change it. I will change it. Now here's the hardest one. Number 5. I am changing it. Somebody put that in the comments for me. Come on, Nadia. I am changing it. Come on, Sherry. I am changing it. Come on, come on. Listen, I need you to take your hand and put it all across your back and give yourself a big old applause. Pat yourself on the back because you are changing your situation. You are changing your circumstance. I am changing it. And when you're in the I am changing it phase of your progress, listen, you're not going to fit. You're not going to fit with people that you used to be like because you're not there anymore. You're also not going to fit with people where you're trying to go because you're not quite there yet. You're kind of caught between who you used to be and who you're trying to be. And when you are changing something, it is the most comfortable place to be. So that's the reason why when you're in the middle of change processes, anybody in the middle of changing something in your life right now? Come on, somebody. Is anybody in the middle of changing something in your life right now? You'll admit that sometimes when you're in the middle of changing something, it can be a little bit lonely. Come on, somebody. It can be a little bit tough. It can be a little bit stressful when you're in the middle of changing something significant because you don't feel like you fit. You don't fit with your old crew anymore because you've outgrown their thinking, but you don't quite fit with your new crew yet because you're not quite where they are. Is anybody going to be honest enough with me and let me know that sometimes you can feel like a misfit when you're in the middle of change and transition, when you're in the middle of shifting things in your life? You don't necessarily fit with the new wealthy friends because you ain't wealthy yet, but you don't fit with the broke friends because you don't think like them and you don't spend like them no more. Come on, somebody. You don't fit with the entrepreneurs 100% yet because your business is brand new, but you certainly don't fit with the 9-to-5ers no more because you're not going back to a job that your expenses and your attitude have already outgrown. Who am I talking to up in here? Come on, somebody. So when you're in the I am changing it phase, you got to be okay with the fact that you're not going to feel comfortable. You got to be okay with the fact that you're going to be stretched all the time. You got to be okay with the fact that it's going to feel tight sometimes. That's why I want you guys to go to the party store and I want you to buy yourself some confetti, throw it up in the air and walk through your own little celebration. Come on, somebody, because you got to learn how to throw your own party. When you are in the middle of a change process, throw your own party. Everybody put that in the comments for me. You got to learn how to throw your own party. That's another reason why I need you at the Full Throttle Experience, because we're going to throw some parties in your honor. We're going to celebrate you. We're going to applaud all the work that you've done to work on you, all the work that you've done to build you, all the work that you've done to become who you are. My friend, the process of becoming is not an easy one. So we're going to celebrate you at the Full Throttle Experience. We have 2 parties built into the 3.5-day conference experience. One is an all-white yacht party on my 45th birthday, and the other one is a superhero, super shero costume party that closes out the conference. So my friend, I need you to put yourself in the place so that way we can celebrate you. Because you always want to go where you're celebrated, never where you're tolerated. I'm going to say that again. Always go where you're celebrated and never where you are tolerated. Too many of us are forcing ourselves into environments where we're just tolerated and we're not celebrated. It's time for you to get in the space where you are celebrated and not just tolerated. It must change. I must change it. I can change it. I will change it. I am changing it. Number 5. Number 6. Once you get on the other side of that change process, my friend, I need you to go ahead and send out an email, send out a press release, let Lottie, let Dottie, let everybody know that I have changed it. I have changed it. Don't try to hold me hostage to how you first met me. Don't try to hold me hostage to who we were in the 6th grade. Don't try to hold me hostage as to who I was 3 years ago. I once was blind, but now I see. Come on, somebody. When I was a child, I thought as a child, spoke as a child. But when I became an adult, I put away those childish things. And guess what? Behold, I'm new. Any man or woman that is in Christ is a new creature. Old things are what passed away. Behold, all things are new because I have changed it. Can I get somebody up in here who's made a change, but you need to send out a press release about it? You've made a change, but you need to send out an e-blast about it. You've made a change, but you need to send out a text message about it. Come on, toddler. You've made a change, but enough people don't know you changed. So Tim, they're still trying to hold on. They're still trying to hold you to who you were then. No, I've evolved. I've changed. I've shifted. I'm not that cat no more. So don't try to get me to be that no more. I have changed it. And I need you to believe in that. And I need you to surround yourself with people who will support your new change, people who will support your new evolution, who will support your new growth, who will support your new next level, who will support your new ascension. If not, if you don't surround yourself with people who will support your new and your next, you will snap back to whack. What? Who am I talking about? There's another clock. If you do not intentionally surround yourself with people who will support your next and your new, you will constantly snap back to whack. Whack thinking, whack habits, whack beliefs, whack old people, whack relationships and connections that you've already outgrown. You've already outgrown it. Stop trying to fit in that medium shirt. You've outgrown it. Stop trying to fit in that medium income. You've outgrown it. Stop trying to fit in that medium neighborhood. You've outgrown it. Stop trying to fit in that medium mindsets. You've outgrown them. Who am I talking to up in here? Come on, somebody. It must change. I must change it. I can change it. I will change it. I am changing it. And dadgummit, I have changed it. Those are the 6 phases of the change process. But guys, I can list those 6 phases all day long for you. But my friend, when you come to the Full Throttle experience, I actually make you do the work in person around other high achievers. And you really shift and change in front of your own eyes. Big shifts and big decisions are made at big events. And I need to see you live in person. I love the internet, and I love Facebook, and I love Instagram, and I love YouTube, and I love LinkedIn, and I love all of the virtual platforms. But at some point, friend, we got to go from a virtual experience to an in-person experience. Let me ask you a question. On your birthday, do you want a virtual birthday cake, or do you want a live birthday cake? Come on, somebody. At some point, we got to go from the virtual to the in-person. And I need you to come hang out with me for 3 days. 3.5 days. It's happening over 4th of July weekend, June 29th through the 3rd of July. I need you to put yourself in the building for the Full Throttle Experience 2022. You can see all kind of marketing and promotion about it for months. The hotel room block expires today, and I need you. Guys, we negotiated an incredible deal, only $199 a night. And you're going to be at a resort, a 5-star resort on the ocean. And you're going to get the benefit of experiencing all the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. And you're going to get a chance to be at a conference experience where you can put on conference attire for several hours during the day, and then you can put on a bathing suit and go enjoy the ocean. And we're going to watch the sunset every night together. And you get a chance to walk along the beach. When was the last time you had a chance to walk along the beach and enjoy a beautiful ocean during a conference experience. Y'all, we thought of everything. We pulled out all the stops, and all we need for you to do is make the decision to come hang out with us. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be a game changer. And all I need you to do is say yes. That's all life is asking you to do, is say yes. Your next level is waiting for you to say yes. And I want you to make a decision today that your future self will thank you for. I want you to make a decision right now today that your future self will thank you for. And I can tell you with my own eyes, people change, they shift, and they transform live in person at the Full Throttle Experience. And that I know to be true, my friend. That I know to be true, my friend. You have the ability to take your life to a completely different place. And change is not easy. And change is also not comfortable, my friend. So I want to put you around a space of other people who can co-create a safe space for you to shift, for you to change, for you to evolve, and for you to grow. That's what I want for you, my friend. And I want you to do it right now. Do yourself the gift. Listen, we all, every day we make decisions based on our current self. This decision I want you to make based upon your future self. I want you to make a decision that your future self will thank you for. And I guarantee you, if you put yourself in the mind frame and say, what will my 1 year older than me wiser self? I want you to think about if you were 1 year wiser or 3 years wiser. Would your wiser self thank you for putting yourself in a conference experience with other high achievers who are like-minded, like-hearted, like-spirited, like-purposed, like-aligned? And together, we create the change and transformation that we all desire. Your future self will thank you for it. Register for the conference, book the flight, book the hotel, and let's go through the 6 phases of change together. It must change. I must change it. I can change it. I will change it. I am changing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have changed it. Once you've changed it, you gotta have a party. You gotta throw a party. You gotta celebrate. I ask most high achievers, how many of you all celebrate your victories enough? And most people say they don't. My friend, put yourself in the environment where we can celebrate your wins. We can add a girl you, we can add a boy you, we can high five you and applaud you for all the incredible work that you do. This is your moment, this is your time, this is your season. And guess what? I get the honor of being your facilitator through this experience. Myself and my incredible team are going to take you through a 4-day experience of total life transformation, and I cannot wait to experience it with you. Register right now, fullthrottle2022.com. The link is in the bio. Today, the room block expires, so we need you to go and book your hotel room. Once you've registered, it's an incredible steal of a deal. You're going to be in a beautiful environment to learn, grow, heal, stretch, transform, and make the rest of your year the best of your year, and make the rest of your life the best of your life. I cannot wait to see you at the Full Throttle Experience. If this live stream blessed your life, go ahead and fire off in the comments and let me know that this has impacted you and you got great value out of it and took you to the next level. God bless you, Dr. Shirley. I see you. Nicole, I see you. Come on, Sonny, I see you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, so many amazing people. Laura, I see you. Appreciate you. Pastor Taylor, thank you so much. I see you. Sylvester, God bless you. I see you. I hope you guys got massive value out of it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. I see you, Lynn. Come on, somebody. Miss Cashew, I see you. God bless you. Appreciate it. Y'all, let's keep rocking and rolling. Sherry Cook, I see you. God bless you. I appreciate it. So listen, apply these principles to your life. Tell Lottie, tell Dottie, tell everybody to grab their ticket to FTX 2022. We cannot wait to see you. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be transformational. Your life is never going to be the same again. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.